friends, welcome back. Today it is getting shape and our shape is squares, and I'll be using one of the page kits I put together last month's Let's Organise video. I am starting here with the background to the Vicky Boutin mixed media background, and then I've got lots of different papers from different collections that I pulled out for this page kit. What I decided to do for my square element to go with the brief for this is use the square badge maker, square badges or buttons if you're not in the UK. So I'm using the We Are Memory Keepers, We Are Makers, whatever they call themselves these days, sorry. Button press here and doing some square buttons. Now, I've cut out various bits of the pattern paper there and I'm just putting the buttons together. I do end up not in the second stage of this, not pressing down enough so it doesn't actually go together. So I've kept this bit in because all you really need to do is push it back into the base and then make sure both bits are on B, press it back together and it'll work. I do regret not taking the pins out the back. It will make life easier if they were taken out. So just trimming off here the border from printing just to give it a finer border, and then I'll be going through the pattern papers and deciding how to layer them up. I don't really trim them much apart from like neatening up and straightening edges. I just basically use them mostly as they are, and you'll see that come together in a minute. Now, just whilst I am contemplating what papers are going where, um, don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you do enjoy the video, press the thumbs up, pop a comment to let me know what you liked about the video and you're not sure what to say, just put an emoji that represents scrapbooking. Okay, so here I am popping the different scraps of paper that I've pulled out for this page kit. As I said, I'm pretty much using them as they were. You can see a couple of them have still got the bits cut out of it from where I had trimmed them for making the square badges, buttons. And then I'm just using this journaling card there off to the side, just lifting it up a bit so you can see what it looks like without my light reflecting in my brother-in-law's face. And I do use some of these Bramble Fox paper snips as well in a bit towards the end. Get some good old Hey Little Magpie pom pom trim out, and using this like clipboard top piece above the photo as well. Now put the pom pom trim below the bigger like ready orange bit. That's going to go down there. And then with the title I use alphabet stickers that I have sat in my stash, and I can't remember, you'll see them in a minute, I can't remember where these are from. It might have been actually one of Vicky Boutin's first collections, I think. I think it's from them. So the pictures are me and Mr. Ding with my sister and brother-in-law at the Meadery in Penzance. We're at the Waterside Meadery. And so the title for the page is actually something my brother-in-law came up with whilst we were there, and I texted it to myself so I wouldn't forget it. And it starts "We Mead to go on." So, so that's just a bit of a punny title there, seeing as we're at the Meadery and me and my brother-in-law are drinking mead. So yeah, starters with mead to go on is the title. That gets moved several times to fit in the embellishments around it. So I am going to pop the square badges, buttons around the title. And so this is the first time I move it, just to move it over a little bit so the on isn't falling off the edge of the page. And then for putting these in, I decided I need it a little bit further over. It also needed to be the right height so it wasn't bumping into the pom-pom trim as well when that's fitted in. And then just put in 3, because you know what I'm like with my visual triangles. I am actually not entirely happy with the 3 being there like that, but I did take them off to have a look and I just couldn't like fit them somewhere else on the page that I was entirely happy with, so I left them where they are. I am doubling up on the foam pads here to stick them to the paper, doubling up just to get it so that the foam is more than the pins in the back. As I said, I usually take these out. I'm not quite sure why I didn't on this. I have cut out sticking everything down, so everything's stuck down, and it is just a case of now of embellishing and sticking the embellishments down. So all the papers are stuck down. I do, because they are American Crafts chipboard stickers. With any chipboard stickers, as most of us all know from experience, they don't stay stuck very long. So I do also use some wet glue on that. You'll see me using the wet glue in a minute to put that clipboard piece from the perspective from Foxbox, stick that down. So I do wet glue on that. I also stick the pom-pom trim with wet glue, my letters. So these arrows are JD 3D print from Hey Little Magpie, and then I'm cutting these little banner type pieces off from the paper snips that came in Foxbox recently, just trimming these off, and I put these in 3 places. The initial idea was to build up on the 3 buttons, the 3 badges, the embellishments, but I really liked it with these, banner pieces underneath the arrows, coming down from the arrows. I'm just trying to, with that photo, go it further enough along so it doesn't look like I'm pointing at that guy behind my sister's head. So that's why I was like moving it along a little bit. So yeah, they get moved about a little. That arrow actually underneath the title ends up coming much further down when I stick it. I end up sticking them lower than they are at the minute, but I do like where it ends up. There isn't very much left of this, so as I said, this is part of the Get in Shape hop. So there is a list of other people taking part in the hop today. Please go check the other creatives' videos out and say hello whilst you're over there. And next week we'll have another shape for you next Sunday, so check back for that. And yeah, so yeah, very nearly done. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care. And I'll just leave you with the closing bits of me finishing sticking everything down. Bye bye.